Welcome to Iron Lotus Tai Chi. I'm Grant. Go right through from the beginning up to the point we're up to. A nice upright stance. Got our sword fingers in the right hand. Got this one. We're holding with the guard in the palm. Sinking the weight down, stepping out, drawing up, turning up through the tassel, stepping across the shoulder width stance. Palm up, watching the sword as it goes to the front, watching the hand as it comes to the back, stepping through, pommel down, fingers to the wrist, pec up to the elbow. Horizontal sweep as we step, left toe comes in, up and over on about 45 degrees. Fingers to elbow, strike down and then across, letting back heel turn. Extend fingers on the wrist, turning into the hip, extend, palm up, again into the hip, back heel turns, extend, drawing in with the sword, pommel down, pec on one foot. Toe out to the left so that we comfortably turn upper body left, upper body then straight ahead. Toe out to left again, upper body comfortably out to the left and blocking past the left. Out to the corner, sword is vertical, then palm down, rocking, stabbing, palm up, fingers onto the wrist, palm down, a little draw back towards the left, release, come round onto the hip, extend the sword and the knee, then coming in, palm up, fingers to the wrist, then palm down, then our horse is going to leap the stream. Okay, we're onto the foot, we extend, lunge, knee, extend. Okay, I'll just hop back, give myself plenty of room, turning the body left, sword follows the body, turning the body right. Continue turning right, and again, allow the sword to follow, so the turn of the body draws it up, turning left toe, turning right toe, pommel, extend, turning the body right, fingers come up near the chin, extend. Turning, palm under the sword. This next section, again, people really find this bit quite difficult to get correct, so I really encourage you to try and look at it a number of times before you move on. Okay, we're then going to lift our right toe and we're going to turn our body and we're going to bring this one up and this one across and this one across like this. So again, lots of people want to try and bring this forward like this, and this one though is protecting the whole head and shoulders. Okay, so you can see my right hand here is near my left shoulder and this is up here, so any strike from above, it's going to protect this shoulder, it's going to protect that shoulder. If it's here, this whole side is still exposed. If it's here, any strike could come in anywhere. Okay, so if we've got the intent of this being this block, and you'll also notice my elbow is really quite bent. Okay, to get this one up head high, if your arm is straight, this shoulder will be tight and that will feel really uncomfortable. If the elbow is quite bent, so this has a feeling of it going out and then coming back in towards you. Okay, so it's not sort of expanding out away from you, it's kind of coming in towards you. So again, if a strike came in, which the next part of the move is to turn this way, you could roll with it and deflect. Okay, so if I do that again from this stabbing with the flat sword, okay, we're going to lift the right toe, we're turning, make our sword fingers with this left hand, and we're drawing this across. And again, this arm quite bent and protecting the head and shoulders. So again, if I'm facing straight on, you can see this has covered my left shoulder, my right shoulder and my head. And to get that, we need to not have that foot still on an angle like that. If that foot's still on an angle like that, you try and do that, you'll twist your lower back and probably hurt it. You want to let that back heel turn so that the feet are almost straight ahead. Okay? And then we'll go same again. From that position, we put fingers on the wrist, we turn, and we're bringing this down, the fingers stay on the wrist, and again quite short and across the body. So this is protecting right shoulder, head and left shoulder. If it comes straight ahead like this, again, any strike could come down pretty much anywhere, okay? So we want to bring that across on this angle, and again here, not extended way out here, it's quite close in. Okay, so we've got that one, and then we rock back, toe up, little bit of turn, fingers come off the wrist, and again, turning. And you can see, well, I've kind of actually over-rotated a little bit. Okay, so if my hips and shoulders are still straight ahead, to cover this shoulder, it feels really uncomfortable, really twists the body. If we've let that heel go, maybe even slightly past square, we can have our hips a little bit here, and we've got a narrower cross section to cover. Okay, so again, from this stabbing with the flat sword, and I'll do this with my back to the camera as well. Okay, so stabbing with the flat sword, we're lifting the right toe, we're turning the body, and we're bringing this one across. So this right hand is out here near the left shoulder, toe up, we turn a little, fingers to the wrist, stepping through, and again, my sword is pointed out this way, and then rocking back, and same again. And again, you can see my sword is pointed out that way, so it's protecting the shoulder. And again, if I'm too straight, my heel is there, almost impossible to come across here without twisting the back. Okay? So we just want to do that. In this form, we just do that 3 times, but I think just doing it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times to get the hang of it is a good idea, okay? So I'll start over this side. Okay, so again, we're stabbing with this flat sword, lifting the toe, turning, sword fingers with the left hand, elbow quite bent, and we're protecting the whole of the shoulders and the head. Left toe up, we turn a little, bringing this one up. Okay, and again, that from there will just naturally flow into the next move, okay? So again, in the form, you only do that 3 times, but really encourage you to just do that a whole bunch of times. Get really comfortable with it, and it can be quite helpful if you've got a friend or a partner to come in with a sword and just check, you know, could they chop down onto your shoulder, could they chop down onto your head, you know, to try and get that correct, okay? And you'll sort of see the angle that I'm holding the sword here. I'm not holding it like that. If I hold it like that, it's going to be totally wrong angle. It needs to have, there's a little bit of looseness. Here is firm, but here has got that little bit of flex in it, so that we can you know, get those correct angles from the sword. Okay? Alright, so again, have a go at that. Practice that. Once you're comfortable with it, have a go at the next section. Okay? Thanks very much.